Ms. Matthews, it shows here that you're suing Dr. Reynolds here for the amount of $500,000 for veterinary malpractice, negligence, and animal cruelty. Am I reading this right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my. What happened?
First, I'm going to say, please forgive me if I get emotional. It was just very upsetting.
Well, let me start with this question, ma'am. What type of pet are we talking about here?
I have a puppy dog, and I just brought her in for her annual checkup and routine vaccinations. So there was nothing wrong with her. She just needed to get her annual vaccination, her rabies shot and everything. And I was hoping maybe to get some, like a full physical, like some blood work, So I bring her in, and the weird thing is that they wouldn't allow me to go into the exam room with her for some reason.
Okay.
They said there's some sort of safety protocols that are in place, and because of that, only licensed veterinary professionals could go in the exam room. So since I didn't have some sort of certificate, I wasn't qualified to be with my own animal.
Okay.
Which I thought was really weird, but I thought, oh, okay. A lot of things happened since COVID, and, some people haven't changed their COVID protocols. So I thought, okay, but I stood outside the door because I wanted to make sure everything was okay. I didn't want her to be anxious or nervous. So I was listening, and I heard Dr. Reynolds start screaming at her, like yelling at her. And I thought, well.
So you were like in the waiting area, and you overheard
Yes.
the screams in the back. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
Yes, I heard the screaming and yelling in the back of the room, and I'm like, what's going on? And I jumped up and, was listening at the door, and I was like, why would anybody be yelling at my dog? She's such a sweetheart. She's super sweet. She's super friendly and loving. And then I hear a thud, and my dog starts whimpering and crying.
You can hear the dog.
Yes, I could hear her through the door.
Okay.
So I just busted in, and my dog was on the floor, and she ended up hurting herself, breaking her leg. So now she's going to have mobility issues for the rest of her life. She was traumatized and scared about this, and I was too, because I'm like, what are you doing to my dog? And
what was his response to that question?
He said that she got nervous and agitated and reacted in a way that, unexpected way, and she fell off the table.
Oh, okay.
And I don't believe that, because she's such a friendly, obedient dog.
Okay. Hold that thought. Dr. Reynolds, you heard what Ms. Matthews had to say. Do you have anything to give us some insight into what happened?
Yes, I'll tell you right now, she's overreacting because she's been a client of mine, Ms. Matthews, and on her pup as well.
So this isn't a first-time visit?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. No. This was an annual visit. I have to tell you, we have a new protocol. It's kind of a lot of veterinary clinics are doing it. It's easier for us to take the dog in and examine it, and we don't want to have the individual and the owner with us. It makes it easier for us. In this situation, this dog has never given us an issue before, always licking and being very friendly, So what happened was, when we went to hold the dog, it kind of winced when we first held it, and when my assistant took hold of the dog, we weren't even in there like 2 minutes, turned around and bit her on the arm and started spinning and slipped right under her arm and went right onto the floor. And I was saying, I was trying to calm the dog down. I wasn't yelling at the dog. It was no personal issue with the dog. I was just trying to control the situation.
So you're saying that you weren't yelling at the dog? Did I hear that correctly?
I wasn't yelling directly at the dog. It was a situation. I was speaking to my assistant, and just a situation. Hold him, grab him, The dog went down. Then she busted in the door. I was down the floor picking the dog up. Then I re-examined the dog, and I didn't see anything at that point. Accidents do happen. I'll say it. Things happen. If you go have surgery, and something happens to you, you can't hold. You're told, some things do happen in surgery as well to individuals, and that's what it is. But this was an accident. The dog fell.